Hey everybody, how is it going? Welcome to Divide and Conquer Sacred World. This is a 5th edition game based on the Pathfinder Seas using the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit Tal'Dorei, Innistrad, Ravnica, and Age of Maya into one beautiful campaign. Quick little housekeeping. We will probably not have our Angel Boy for a couple of sessions, so you're aware of that now. I do know we have a special announcement before we get into our pre-use stuff. Hey, Dickie, what's up?
Well, I'm trying to show you guys, but apparently it's too big to send over. But I've just now completed, the artist now completed the front cover of my book. So all I got left is get the book covers made, to go to the Library of Congress for a copyright, and give it to the publisher, and then get the book out. So,
I'm excited, dude.
Tuned.
That's amazing. That's really, really cool. I cannot wait. That sounds epic. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's it's gonna be something really soon. Really amazing. What? Oh yes. I was like, I know I had a special announcement, but I kind of forgot. This Wednesday is going to be our first session for the Arthurian Tales game. It's a kind of gritty, going a little bit back to A2 D&D, low fantasy, Arthurian campaign. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good old time. I'm gonna torture you guys. It's gonna be amazing.
A grand old time.
Yep. It's gonna be excellent. I think, does anyone else have any special things that they wanted to say before we get started?
No, nothing special.
All right. So you're just going to say something, but it's not special? All right, gotcha. All right, well, let's, don't forget, guys, we have a Patreon. Go be part of it, become part of the adventuring guilds, become a party member. You can, be part of a cool community and get notifications of a lot of cool stuff, and eventually we're going to be doing things like hanging out and watching the original 1980s Dungeons and Dragons TV show and just do cool hangouts like that. Also, we has merch. We has merch down below.
Rage War.
Oh my god. Yeah, you also get to see some behind-the-scenes stuff. I don't know if you'll ever watch Rage War again, or the original title, The Dungeon Master. I don't know if the world is ready for such a film. It is,
I don't know if the world is ready for such a masterpiece.
I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, God, no. Please not again. So... Yeah, you get to. There's special videos that you will never see other than just on Patreon. So it's a cool little community that we're growing. Our friends at Talon Claw, which make amazing dice products, dice bolts and dice trays and dice themselves and other cool things. Look at that beauty. If you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off. Their info is down below. Our projects are all down below. Just scroll down and everything's there. Just all the things we do. It's all down there. Go become fans of everything. If you wanna, as I'm looking up that Instagram, hey, what is that?
Do you like metalwork?
There we go.
Now we're doing this again.
Jeremiah, you're the hype
Do you
man.
like the metalwork? Or the wooden handcrafted, or wait, no, not wooden.
Like
it's
Rognarv.
leather.
That's leather. There you go.
From one artificer to another.
From one artificer to another. That metalwork, beautiful. I don't have my sword right now.
Oh man.
Just check him out. He's actually really good. Lionheart Custom Creations.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I remember this time. But yeah, he does very amazing job. So check him out.
Yeah, go check out all the amazing work that our brothers.
I'm currently commissioning something from him too.
Yeah.
Lynn, I was thinking on terms of announcements. Isn't there a stream that's going on tomorrow afternoon that we want to shout out?
Oh yeah, so there's a stream that I actually do artwork for. It is a group of people that make D&D inspired musicals. is the coolest thing I've ever seen. They do it for free. The shows are for free. They're doing it online. It's through a Zoom meeting. But yeah, they're doing a episode tomorrow called Farnham's Package. And all my artwork's going to be there. And I designed this character, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. Give me link or give Vic link, and we can post.
I will give Vic link. Hold on.
Okay.
Give.
Gives the Vic
So, yeah.
the link. Yeah, go do the thing. We also might have something special from them in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Two things.
Yeah. So,
Oh, that was amazing.
as I am looking at a message that was sent to me. Oh, that's beautiful.
Amazing.
I think I can do this. 1 second. I can. Is the artwork that you got commissioned, Dickie? I think I can show that. Give me 1 second. Hey, Cinnabon. Nobody said it was okay for you to come in. All right, you just okay, buddy. You're a jerky face. Look at that. Look at that beautiful artwork.
Today is Cinnabon.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful art.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right. Why are you whining? You cannot play with the raccoons. Okay. There's raccoons outside, and he wants to play with them, and he's very mad about it.
But the raccoons.
No trash pandas for him. He's too special for me. All right. Well, let's do a character intros, and then we show. Do you mind? That's where my leg. All right, whatever. He's sitting on my leg now. Hey guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's dungeon master for tonight. To the right of me is Jeremiah. Who are you playing?
I am playing Rognarv Full Metal, a Dwarven Artificer Battlesmith. With 2 babies.
Oh my gosh. There was some great laughter in the background. That's amazing.
Not the babies.
That's the babies.
That was the first baby, Brum.
Hey Vic, who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Vic, and I'm going to be playing West, the human barbarian warlock druid, and that was really hard for me to remember just now.
I'm sure it's hard for a West.
Is that all the classes?
My
all of it?
capacity is on par with West today.
All right, excellent. Hey Dickie, who are you playing?
I am playing Oleg, the hunted half-orc. Was born from a father that he is a legend that he doesn't know who he is. Sent to military school, escaped the military school, went down to a town where the group is at right now, became an assassin. Was a very good assassin, but some people were jealous of him, so he got jumped and ended up killing the son of the leader of the assassins. So he's been on the move ever since, and he joined this group to stay safe. 30 seconds. I did it in 30 seconds.
30 seconds, bro. You got it. We got
30-second backstory.
There you go.
Hey, Tabby, who are you playing? You got to follow that up now.
Hey guys, I'm Tabatha. I will be playing Cole, the Tiefling Cleric.
Where's that
Y'all
hour
know.
backstory, Cole? Where's that hour backstory, Cole?
Let's see what happens tonight.
All right. Hey, Lynn, who are you playing?
I am playing Adipocere, the half-elf Circle of Spores druid.
Yeah.
And he's green. Done.
Green. Done.
Oh.
For
That's all you
mysterious
need to
reasons,
know.
he is green. Ah.
For backstory reasons, we cannot tell he is
Hey,
green.
let's ask.
Yeah. All right. Let's roll that beautiful Bane footage.
Okay.
So, we're going to do that. Don't worry, Vic. We will do those plans. Hi, guys. Let's recap, shall we? Cough. So, what happened last time? after adding Cole's date, they went on a pursuit who they thought was Kingshaw, and it definitely was. After a conversation with the Fiend, they got some information on who this Mr. M is. You guys learned that the glass, words escaping me. It's not thermos,
Bottle?
not glass. Bottle, thank you. Bottle's a hard word to remember. The bottle that you guys found, apparently, one of his cousins was in there. And it's a very powerful entity that even Kingshaw does not want to cross. But agreed to tell you where his location was for a deal of peeking into Cole's mind and learning everything Cole has. After that, a little bit of conflict as the party is currently split. You guys re-met, purchased equipment to go into the desert, camels, etc. Addy cut his hair to the drama of all the fans. Kai's and Cole's mother went to the opera with an old friend, T, as you guys purchased some magical items and learned that T was the one who was going to give you your fake library pass, with the caveat letting you guys know that this is just to get you in. Anything after that, since he's never been in there, he doesn't know. So, with that, let us play some D&D, shall we?
Yes.
Question, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Just checking mics. Okay, no problem. I'm going to say that we are still currently at the I think it's shift. Yeah, still at the gigantic acorn, which you can see on the outside of the beautiful, lavish building. There is a juvenile Stegosaurus just eating and grazing off the back end.
That is a unicorn.
Huh? Excuse me, a beautiful unicorn.
That is a unicorn.
That is a unicorn. As there's not a lot of people coming in, but Rognarv, you just purchasing the cloak or the one gem that Cole purchased. That will probably keep the shop going for a while. It's one item here, pays rent for a pretty long time. Yes, Rognarv, what did you purchase? Because I believe you purchased things out of game. So what 2 items did you get? Now I can't hear you.
Let me double check. Actually, I put myself to push the talk. So.
Okay, gotcha. Cole, what did you purchase?
Cole purchased the Golden Lion and the Elemental Gem of Earth.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's all I bought because that was all I could afford, and I'm broke right now. But
So you bought the bat.
Bought Cloak of the Bat, so I can be a bat.
Yes, exactly.
Why is it I can only imagine like a flying fox, but it has like vibrant red beard?
Yes. That's all I can tell you. Yes.
I say it should be a bat, but just Rognarv's head.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
We will see what magical splendor T the Wise put on his, because he likes to sprinkle a little bit of glitter on everything. After passing you guys the individual cards, so what you need to do is just stare into it, and then your image will transcend into the paper. And there you go. That's all you need.
Thank you for finding a way around IDs.
Yes,
For
that's
images.
how that works. As Ariell's going to look at you guys, well, if you are all going to check that and have any information, I am very curious as to what happened to Jamal. I have been in the city. It's changed, but I just spent quite a few years here, so I'm going to poke around, and I'll meet up with you after you're done.
Great.
All right.
I guess anything that you want me to look into, or
Anything you can find on
to-
hags or what is happening here. Any information you can find on Kingshaw.
Okay.
If there's any records on any people that are disappearing, that would also be good. Okay. And he kind of just goes, gives T a hug, and steps out. Bye. So,
One other question. Is Kaizen Place still around, or did she leave?
she's there.
Okay.
Just kind of oohing and awing at everything.
Cole's gonna go over to T and just be like, if you don't mind,
Yes.
can you just, I guess, maybe possibly keep a watchful eye on my mother? I know she can look after herself, but...
I will keep many eyes on her.
Thank you.
Us queens have to stick together. She kind of winks over at Kaizen. Kaizen just like goes and starts inspecting the wand.
No, with that, Cole's gonna just take the little elemental gem and just kind of like awkwardly like moves over to Addie and just holds it out.
It's a very shiny stone. It's green.
Yes.
It's translucent.
Yeah, I got this for you. It summons an earth elemental.
He picks it up and looks at it. This is a rock.
But it's a magical rock that summons
Like-
an earth elemental.
Magical rock like coal.
Why all the gifts all of a sudden? First you gave me leaves, and now a rock.
First and foremost, the comfrey is just in case, for, burns. Because the sun, and this is basically, I'm sorry for being a dumbass gift.
What makes you think you're a dumbass?
Because of what happened last night.
You're not a dumbass. We just have very different views on things.
Okay.
You hear a and T's just like grabbing some nuts. Just watching you guys intently. No, continue.
Oh, Rognarv's right next to that. It was like, can I have some?
Passes over the bucket. Transition from grog to tea.
Yes.
Oh my god.
As you guys are having this conversation, you also can't help but to see, Cole, that your mother's kinda just doing that thing where she's just looking at something and just
Cole's just gonna just get a little bit red in the face and just like, you know what, I'm gonna go outside and he's gonna just take the little library card and just look at it to do the thing.
Okay. As I assume all of you guys do the same thing. It's whatever face you made. So if you're looking at it and like, what's happening, that's the face that transitions onto it. So if you have a curious face or you're picking your nose, that's exactly what's going to transition onto the paper.
Oh god, and Cole looks like a anxious mess after that, so he's gonna look the exact same in the picture.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Transitions onto the parchment.
Rognarv's probably like looking at that, but with like a hand going right because it has
With
nuts.
the nuts. Excellent. As you guys are, I assume, making your leave, Addie, you get a tap on your shoulder before stepping out.
I'll turn around then, I guess.
It's Kaizen, and she kind of looks happy. She cannot hide this grin. She just, and just hugs you. And then kind of pulls you up. I think you're going to be good for my son. Okay, I didn't say anything.
About that,
She kind of turns, and goes over, and You see that she kind of leans against T as T's standing against on the counter. They kind of just both look at each other like two mothers that are very proud.
Oh my god.
Listen, it's I don't know.
T looks at you. Wings kind of like twirls his mustache a little bit.
Oh my god.
It's nothing like that. That's been made evident, unfortunately.
They both look at each other. Don't worry, they'll figure it out. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, whatever.
Cole, this is in front of you. Like you're not even there.
Oh god.
So, anything?
He's embarrassed to stay. That's an understatement of being embarrassed.
Noted. Is there anything that you guys want to do on this evening before heading over to the Grand Ole Library?
Unless people want to check out, I guess, the market or whatnot.
Which you can. If it's mundane things, which they're in the player's handbook, you can definitely purchase them. If there's anything specific that you guys want, let me know. As loud and busy for sure.
Thing Jesus Cole would want is ivory strips. That's pretty much it. Which, if I remember correctly, I think they have to be like worth 250 gold pieces.
Sure.
Double check and see. I have to look at the actual like spell components for it.
I'll say that you'll be able to find it after like within these markets. It shouldn't be so accessible, but knowing the streets, you'll be able to find it.
Excuse me, 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold pieces each.
Okay. Purchase as many as you need to.
Who's going to the market?
Cole at the moment.
Okay. Oleg's going to go in his disguise.
Okay.
He's going to purchase 3 empty bottles.
Okay. How large do you want these bottles to be? Like the size of a potion or larger?
About the size of a... let's say potion. Well, how big would a potion size be? About like this?
I actually don't see your camera, so I don't know. It's just the image of Oleg.
Let's say it's about the size of a 2-liter bottle.
So 3 of those?
Yes.
They'll run you like 5 copper.
Fine.
Also, just before we leave T's shop, I'm gonna ask you, like, do you know a place where they sell some hats?
Um,
And then I'm gonna lean a little bit closer to him. Of disguises.
I can make you one. It'll take me a couple of days.
How much will it be?
Don't know. Give me a second. Let me look into my inventory.
So the player's handbook.
Yes, I'm looking into the player's handbook.
I think on Harry Potter we bought it for 500 maybe.
Yeah,
or
but
1,000
no,
gold,
yeah,
something like
that's
that.
you guys
but
got
that's-
the
yeah.
It's with all the work that I'm doing and expediting it, it'll be about 6,000.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
It disguises you.
I will let you know.
Okay. I won't start making it until you tell me.
That's true, but I don't have the funds right now. I am gonna ask the person that needs it.
Okay. Kind of twirls his mustache a little bit. I'll be here, waiting. Kind of moves his hands and like a beautiful hat with flowers comes out and like feathers. It could be.
No, I am
yours.
gonna look at the shop. Who's like, from Smith to Smith. Do you have a place here that's a little bit dim?
Yes. Snaps his fingers. All the lights kind of turn dim.
Oh, I'm not gonna do my transform. I just want to fly.
You see
Basically,
that
it's to test out the cloak, kind of.
the leathery wings kind of like start moving a little bit. It's not flapping, but just the bottom corners move, and that's
Yeah,
all the
'cause
movement as
it's-
you kind of
yeah.
levitate.
Yeah, I was like, oh, look at this. Great work. I'm not gonna do the polymorph right now. Okay.
Yes, that's a good one. Okay, off you go. I'm not gonna gossip at you behind your back or anything.
Don't worry, you can gossip.
I was going to. And as you guys are going, he kind of like, no, Kaizen, come here. I need to do outfits. Coming. All right. She kind of goes, Bubba, you're like right where my foot needs to be. Okay.
Like when we meet up with the party, basically I'm gonna tell Oleg, but I'm gonna whisper it to him.
Okay. Oh, like you.
While I'm riding Bram, basically I'm gonna like kind of nudge him. It's like, Oleg, he said he can make a hat of these guys, a more permanent one for you anyway, but it will cost 6,000 gold.
Oleg, I don't know if you heard that.
Say it again.
Oh, the Y said he can make the hat of these guys for a more permanent hat for you, but it will cost 6,000 gold.
I don't need anything permanent. I just need to wear it around here.
Okay.
Because once we leave, I don't need the hat.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
All right. So after about 30 minutes or so of the party kind of going out to the market, purchasing your glass containers, finding the ivory that you definitely did not purchase here, wink wink.
Wink wink.
What else did you guys want to do?
Owen's going to go back. He's going to get a large cloth, put the bottle in there and start grinding them, not to powder, but to tiny shards, and then tying them up into a ball. So he'll have 3 pouches of broken glass, but it's kind of like, not like powder, but not big chunks.
All right.
In between.
It's easy enough. Takes you a couple of minutes to do so, but you have it.
Yep.
So you guys see Oleg doing his arts and crafts.
No, just Cole looking. It's like,
He's very crafty.
He has a plan.
More ways than one.
Alrighty.
I saw his lips moving, but I didn't hear him.
What? One more time.
Rognarv,
No, I said-
saw his lips moving, but I didn't hear him.
Yeah, I was like, this guy has a plan, but I don't want to find out knowing him.
yeah,
I think it's like,
If it
you'll
has
know when you know.
anything to do with the library that I once got kicked out of. Let's please not do that again.
I have a feeling it's less to do with the library and more to do with his own personal relations here in the city.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna question that either.
You don't want to be on
Anywhere
the
else he goes.
you don't want to be on the end of that thing. I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
With that, as you guys gather what you need, assuming there's nothing else that you guys need to do. Pausing a second for. Okay.
Now to
no.
the library.
To where nerds grow. As you guys walk over this, the bridges, and you see this huge, massive dip in hole that goes on for a while. As
Like,
you're
we can't even see the bottom.
not at the moment. Oop. 1 second. Sorry, that's a burp. Apologies. As you guys are going into these large, almost Greek-like structures on the outside, you see plenty of people just chatting up, either discussing arcane theory or a little bit of philosophy here, or just discussing their own works that are trying to be published and whatnot on the outsides. You step in these large doors that almost censored-wise open as soon as you guys move in. It's massive. there is thousands upon thousands of books, about 5 different floors of just people sitting down, and slight little murmurs here. It's actually a lot louder than you anticipated this location to be. And Cole, you knowing where you need to go, all the way to the end of this building is one person in front of a door on a desk that is kind of where the restricted area starts. And you know that last time you were here, it was the top floor, the 100th floor. So
The restriction section is in the 100th floor?
no,
The very top?
floor 6 and above is restricted. The first 5 floors you can access here by just walking. As you see many people kind of moving around, you see ramps for people in wheelchairs to go up, or people just grab onto a rope and then magically just lift them up to either floor they need to, or just taking the normal stairs. As you guys, some of y'all feel very out of place, but there's different people here just looking and reading. You see like a mom is kind of like letting her children go out and just grab little coloring books, and as they color, and when they close it, it's almost like the ink completely runs out, so they can just reuse this over and over again.
What about Bram? Are people eyeing on it? Do I need to hide?
Nobody's eyeing Brom or anything. Well, I mean, people are looking and staring, but you're used to that. No one said anything about Brom not being able to come in.
Okay.
Cole's just trying to be casual, like, but aside from knowing where the destination is, as we're going into, like, the library and whatnot, if there is, like, I guess you could say the air quote children's section, Cole is going to just quickly thumb through and pretty much find, I don't know what the D&D equivalent of a Dr. Seuss's One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish is, but something like that.
There is a book by a gnomish war vet named Dr. Goose, who has books that you can definitely get.
Wow. This Dr. Goose is
I
looks so
hate
good.
you, Vic.
I thought you said Dr. Moose, and I almost died.
That's his brother.
Yeah, his brother Dr. Moose is
There's a Dr. Moose.
A world-renowned
There's-
physicist.
Yeah, there's a Dr. Goose, but sometimes he gets confused with his brother Dr. Moose.
who's a physicist who if he can just get to 88 miles an hour.
These are some advanced children's books.
Nice.
Okay,
Cole's a nerd.
what was
Is-
that
is-
again, Vic? Repeat that one?
Yeah, Dr. Goose, famously known for 1 grung, 2 grung, red grung, blue grung.
Yeah, the other book, sure, it's there.
Yeah, Cole's just grabbing, like,
The
a couple.
tabaxi in the cap.
Tabaxi in the hat of disguise, yeah.
That's right.
And one about like a cranky ass old turtle that just like wants to sit on a rock.
He has a donkey best friend too.
Cole's just
Is there
grabbing-
store ranks?
Yes, Cole. How can I help you?
Cole's just getting a couple, like, kids' books and just tucking those under his arm, and he's just gonna keep.
You know, my favorite one's the Grunch.
Stop.
Who stole
Please,
Christmas.
stop. Just stop.
It's a green skinned Goliath.
Yeah, his name's Grunch. He's got a dog.
Oh.
Anyways.
Actually,
Yeah,
it's
no,
I like this library.
It's a good library. It has a lot of things.
Cole's just taking those and going back over to the party.
Okay. So you see Cole get off for a second. Spends about 5-10 minutes picking up books and comes back. They look amazingly colorful, Wes. They look like it has a lot of knowledge to share.
So I guess you're gonna research those, or
Oh no, these are for you two. He's pointing to Addie and West.
why?
Because I promised that I would teach you guys common and...
I can speak common fine.
Okay, but it's to read it. Common.
I can read fine. Enough. I mean, I'm not the one reading, but, you know, it works.
Cole's just gonna hold the books out to West and Addie to... I mean, if they want to pick them up, sure.
Wes, you hear in the back of your head, wait until you find out what's inside the hat.
Oh shit, wait, hold up. What's inside the hat?
Uh-oh.
It's one of Dis's favorite books. So, you have your books.
One leg, two
Okay,
leg.
but... No, with that, it's just kind of like, okay, that's one thing out of the way. What was that? Wait, what?
Not gonna respond. We are live.
Nothing.
So, 2 legs moving on.
Yes.
As you guys are approaching towards the end, you see this man with a human man with a very, very thin mustache. Kind of looks like it's been gelled back. Thin hair, overly gelled, and a black 3-piece suit who has a monocle on his eye, and he's currently reading a book.
Sounds like a handsome man.
It's a very handsome man. As you guys approach the end, what do you do?
I'm just gonna look at Colo like, wait, is this the place? Is this the
Wes
place
is
where we're
reading through
supposed
the
to?
book. Wes is reading through the book about the tabaxi and the hat, and it's just like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so why does the fish talk?
I think that the Paxi is a druid.
Okay, tabaxi is the druid. So is the fish the familiar to?
Oh my god.
Actually,
we're
hold
not
on.
gonna
I think these
start.
children are warlocks, and they summoned this tabaxi through some contract because the
Cole's
fish is
just
their
gonna
familiar, and there's no.
approach
Perhaps Tabaxi is like King Shaw then.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, that's why it's called Kinsha. You know,
God,
crown, hat, kind of the same, right?
he does have a hat.
And doesn't he have a bag that he pulls things out of?
Honor is a thing I was thinking about.
I'm gonna kind of look at Cole too. Was like, so is that the guy we're supposed to show our ID so we can go to restricted area? What's going on?
I'm also trying to understand that. Like,
Yes.
It's a library.
Yes.
Exactly what he said. Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Cole just be like,
we
yeah.
just walk in, show him the card. What?
As you guys are stepping into this these kind of long semicircled stairs, and the books start ending, and it kind of just goes into almost like a makeshift tunnel right into this one guy. It's the entire library from wherever you are kind of just zooms into this one guy looking and reading.
When we're getting really close, when we're getting kind of close, I'm gonna kind of look at the party. We're like, look like we belong, and we meant to go into the thing, to the place. And then Rognarv is just gonna like chest out.
Okay. As you are approaching, you
Riding
notice
brown.
that there is a circle desk with many candles and scrolls around, and a set of keys that is very lightly pinned onto his vest. Behind him is metal gate and then a door shooting upwards into the center of the tower. So you definitely need to talk to him before you can just go, or you can avoid him and just try going. Up to you.
Oleg is disguised as an old man with an unlit cigarette in his mouth,
Okay.
but he's using his eyes to kind of check the air. He's not into the conversation, but he's pretty much checking out the surroundings, making sure that, you know, just in case.
Roll me perception.
13.
13 as you scout out and kind of just look, making sure you're not suspicious or anything either. It looks pretty normal, looks fine. You definitely don't see anyone that you would recognize.
Okay.
As you guys are inching closer to Braum, making quite a bit of noise as her metal leg kind of grind against the marble flooring. You see this man kind of, his turn up, looks at you, squints. Well, you surely look like the scholarly type. How can I help you?
Is he looking straight
Looking
at me?
Everybody.
Oh, everybody. Okay. I need to get up to the 5th floor. Oh wait, is it 5th floor that you were that they were saying?
There's 5 floors that are easily available. The 6th to the 99th floor is all restricted.
Is all there's it. Okay.
Yes.
I need to get up to the 7th floor for some research. And then as I pat Brum.
Curious. Pass, please.
Give him my card.
Kind of looks at it. You see that he grabs a wand and the wand kind of goes through it. This checks out. Here you go. Would you like one key, or are you a group and you need several keys?
Well, we're kinda in the group at the same time. You know, as soon as we get up there, we're gonna do our own thing.
So do you want one key for your vault, or do you would like several keys for your vault?
I guess one key for each.
Very good, sir. Pass, please. He's kind of asking every single one.
Yeah, Cole, hand him his.
Okay. As he checks every single one and kind of scans the wand, every single person gets almost like an identical looking, as he just plucks a key from his chest, it just grows in size and it's this very large, obnoxious steel key. And just gives everyone one. Very well. Turns around. Cole, make me a history check.
Oh. Let me see.
As he goes, and you see that he grabs his wand and taps in very specific geometric shape onto the bars. They move up.
Hold on a second here. I'm trying to find a good. I'm rolling this one, I guess. That's an 18.
18. Okay, cool. All right, cool. The door's open. The bars move up and some move down, and you just see a very old wooden door in front of you.
Okay. Yeah, just Cole looking at the rest of the party. Well, shall we?
As you turn around, make sure you put that thing in the biggest one. I fear she is too... You wouldn't know that. I fear that it's too big for the other small ones. Good days, sirs. Kind of just turns around and goes back to reading his book.
I'm sorry, repeat that again? I'm sorry, because...
To make sure you put Braum in the bigger bolt. The smaller ones might not be able to fit her.
Oh, okay.
You're
Oh, he was talking to me.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And then just turns
I thought he was talking about the key.
Well, that's kind of what the key is for, you're assuming.
Okay.
All right. So,
Okay.
you guys go up, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you guys are going up, it's very thin. Braum also kind of has to scoot in to just, less you probably, if you're not watching, your shoulder's going to bump into the walls, and it's like very sharp, jagged corners until you go up to a room where there's an elderly man with just a lantern. Okay, kind of just opens the door, and you are in the 6th floor, and it looks like pretty similar to downstairs, but it's just a little bit less dim. And there's a lot of people here reading and doing some research.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more people here than
There's people.
downstairs?
No, there's quite a bit, but not as many as downstairs. For there's just not enough room.
Okay.
But as soon as you guys come in, everybody's eyes are at you. You get the feeling of like you don't belong here.
Top of the morning to ya.
People look at you.
That's what I'm gonna
start,
say.
And the rest of the day to myself.
Start looking and conversating. Some even start pointing as you start moving up again. And this section now is a long hallway with hundreds of little individual lockers.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
So what's the lockers for, Cole? What is this?
Does he remember this?
No, you were guided. None of this is familiar. You've never been through this.
Yeah, Cole's like, I'm not exactly sure. He's gonna
Sure.
look back at Rognarv and say that. I really don't know.
Like, you should have left a Rocky Talkie to Kaizen. Oh wait,
It was
I'm like, oh wait. Hey, Ariell.
Yes.
Is it? Go find Kaizen, please.
I'm in the middle of something.
Oh. We need information about the library. We don't know what we're doing here.
Cole's like, wait, I know. He's gonna cast Sending to his mom.
See, never mind.
Mom can pick me up. I'm scared.
Okay.
Yeah, just send basically a Sending, just like, hey.
Roll me
Mom.
an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
26.
Okay. What's your message?
Hey, Mother, it's been a while. What exactly are the lockers in the top floors for, if I may ask?
I don't know. Let's see if she knows. I'm gonna roll a history check for her as well. Of course. It's an extra 20. Okay.
You assume
Of course, duh.
you assume that Cole's mother would not know something. She said you're wrong.
Cole, magic items cannot pass beyond the 6th floor. It's
Alright.
to make sure that whatever you find, you can't recreate or cast it. There's many safeguards and mechanisms throughout.
Right.
Cole's gonna repeat that to everybody.
So,
Yeah, I knew that. I guess this is what the vault is for that the guy was selling.
Yeah.
Like,
Great.
she had to roll a 19 or a 20 to figure that out. The DC was 24.
Natural 20.
Yep. So, what do you guys do?
Then I'm gonna go look for like a bigger vault. Then
Towards the end,
for
you'll
Brom,
definitely
basically.
find something that Brom kind of has to squeeze in, but can fit.
Yeah, but I'll also put some of my items over there, I guess.
Okay, what are you
Because,
putting?
Rognarv is magic item, so he's not gonna like it. But he needs to remove his armor.
Okay.
His armor is magical. Everything on him is magical.
A little bit. So I'm gonna specifically ask. Since I'm here with you, Rognarv, what are you putting in the vault?
So I'm putting my bag of holding, which in the bag of holding is my gun, my axe, shield, and my armor is gonna be in that bag of holding, and then I'll just, or not, probably my armor not, because I think it's just too much already in the bag of holding. So I'm just gonna put that, and then Brahm and Skiwak, kind of like turn them off, and then let's put in the vault, and then my armor. Also, I'm just gonna be in my cloth boot and cloth, just normal clothes.
Okay.
Skinny old Brahm. Rognarv, I mean.
Okay, so all right.
Yeah, Cloak of Bat, all my magic is gonna be. We're supposed to take all of our magic items out.
So that includes your axe as well and your shield.
Yeah, everything is magical for me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to do.
Okay. Wes, what are you putting in there?
Well, my magic items. Yes, Trixie, I know.
Trixie's like, no.
Trixie, I know. I'm sorry, and I'm just gonna put bag of tricks, my bracers of defense, and cloak of protection. So that's literally all. Besides my maul, which I dismiss into a void anyway. So
Okay.
other than that, that's all I got.
Are you sure?
And my Rocky Talkie. I'm
Okay.
literally just taking my bag and throwing it in there. High school style, just backpack in the locker.
Okay. So what about Oleg? What about you?
I believe all his weapons are magical,
Mm-hmm.
and the box,
Okay.
and I believe that should just about cover it.
Your armor is also magical.
We'll throw that in there.
Okay.
Of course, I look like an old man and stuff like that, and I'm just kind of doing this, and all of a sudden, armor shows up.
Yeah.
Big old armor, and drops it in there.
Exactly. Okay.
And let's see what else he has. I think that's about it.
Okay. Cole?
Cole is putting in his Rocky Talkie, the mystery bag, the golden lion,
Mm-hmm.
and his brooch of shielding. Those are the magical items that he has on him.
Okay.
Does the spellbook count?
The spellbook in of itself is an Arcana check, please.
Okay, let's see.
Well, I guess
24.
also
How much?
the Rocky Talkie is connected to my armor, like it's clipped to my armor, so I'm guessing my Rocky Talkie just
Mm-hmm.
went to the vault too
Okay.
with the armor.
All right, cleaning that off. Okay. What did you get on Arcana?
24.
So no. Normal arcane focuses or divine focuses, such as spellbooks, in of themselves are not magical unless it's very powerful.
Okay, so he's gonna keep his satchel, so he's gonna have the spell book.
Okay.
He's gonna have his own personal journal that he has, the one that's about like this frickin' big,
Okay.
of all the stuff that he writes down, and so I guess with that, when you say arcane focus, does that mean Mark Anthony has to go in the vault?
No. Normal arcane focuses are not in of themselves magical. It's like saying the powder for the diamond dust that I'm using for the spell, that is not in itself magical. Unless
Okay.
they're very, very powerful.
Cole looks down at Mark Anthony. Oh, you lucked out, and he puts him in his bag, just like, okay.
All right. Sure. Addie, what about you?
That's pretty much it.
He kind of looks at the locker and then just takes off his ring of warmth and his ring of overgrowth and just sets them inside.
Okay.
And that's all he has, I think.
All right.
Oh, you have the elemental gem.
Oh yeah, that thing. He does a rock. He doesn't know what it is. He's just like, okay, there you go.
All right. As you put it
He'll
in there.
put the leaves that he got earlier too, just in case.
All right.
Oh my god.
Just in case.
He doesn't know.
All right. As you guys do all that and you kind of lock the key, the key comes with you if you so wish. And as you guys are walking forward, almost uniformly, I will let you know. Out of you, Addie, a belt falls off. Cole, your book falls. Wes, the Cloak of Waterfall falls.
Oh, I don't have that anymore.
I thought you... Who has that then?
I gave that to Cole, actually.
Oh, he did. Okay, then that would have also been a thing. I don't have that in my inventory. Whoops.
Y'all gotta keep track of your inventory.
So,
Yeah.
also, Oleg, your Hat of Disguise all falls off, and then the door closes.
Well,
Wait, what falls off of Cole?
The spell book, the Cloak of Waterfall, the Hat of Disguise, and the Belt of Dwarven Kind. All those 4 magic items fall off as soon as you guys go through the door. And the door closes.
Oh. Wait, we can't get out.
What do you do?
Cole's gonna turn back around and try opening the damn door.
As you look at the door, it's just a wooden door with 4 bars that you can like see through, but there's no handle or anything.
Oh, what the shit?
Wes is just looking at the belt and just points at it and looks at Addie, just like, hey, isn't that belt you stole from Grog?
I didn't steal it. He was dead.
Well, he kind of wanted it back. That's fine.
Well, he couldn't take it with him, so I don't know why he wanted it. Actually, I do know why he wanted it, but that's a different story.
Why did he want it?
The facial hair. Of course.
Oh.
Let's see what reason.
So wait a minute.
Wait, how are we supposed to get back?
The doors are closed.
So I don't know. Again, I'm so confused because.
Can we say I'm sorry?
So with the spell book.
Mm-hmm. Normal arcane focuses and normal spell books are not considered magical items unless they're very powerful.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. Shit.
What do you guys do?
Right.
You guys walk forward and all these items just fall off on the other side as a door seemingly instinctually closes in front of you.
Cole's gonna turn back around. Like, again, are we still basically in the hallway with the magic items?
No, you're on the other side of the hallway as magic items fell onto where the vaults are.
And there's a door between us and
yes,
magical items.
and there's no handle, no nothing in front of that door. You can see the magic items because you see the slits of on that. There's steel bars that kind of open to you can see.
Mm-hmm. Cole's gonna turn back around. Oh, god damn it! Just like a mistake sort of thing. Just kind of like, I guess, try to go back through.
As you try to push and move, and the door is solid; it's not budging. You see all the items on the floor on the other side.
A gap in the door.
There's a tiny, tiny gap.
How big?
I can just turn into a fog and get on the other side.
Yeah, do that. And Cole will even give Addie his key. Like, just shove all that in my vault.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
I'll
put
go ahead and do
everything
that.
in there.
Rognarv, you're muted.
The key.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab the key and I'm gonna tap it on the door.
As you do that, it almost goes into the wood, opens.
Oh.
There you go. Now hide your
So smart.
items.
I'm a dumbass. Yeah, Cole's gonna just immediately go pick up everything. Yeah, just look at Addie. Do you want me to just put the belt in with my crap, or...?
Sure, I don't care. You can have it for all I care.
It's not my style. And he'll just toss it in there with the rest of his...
As you grab the 4 items, Oleg, you are fully exposed as your half-orc self, since the hat won't go through.
Since it's not in public, no problem.
All right, fair enough. As you guys, I'm very glad that someone tried that. Put all the items within the vaults, and you individually know exactly where everything is. As you are moving forward, and you're moving up, as you're going by floor, there's less people. It looks less organized. It looks more solid. But eventually it starts going to longer walks that one person has to guide you through. And they don't even ask questions once you start approaching further and further up. They just see somebody coming and they assume that you're supposed to be here. And they kind of just guide to open a door. And on the floors 80 through the 99th floor, it's one person opens the door, lets everyone in, locks it, and then like 4 or 5 texts. And you pass through, and it starts becoming up to just one text with one person in the room watching you if you would like to read this book. And it just keeps going and keeps going. And it's almost like they're expecting you just to keep going, since you have the feeling that since you don't know what the book is, they kind of just shove you through. And you get the sensation of, if you knew which one of these you were supposed to read, you would have told them, and that's where they would be watching you. But as you guys keep moving and moving and moving, and it just keeps getting darker and dimmer, and the corridors are smaller, sometimes to the point where it's almost like a foot or 2 feet, about 2 feet of wide gap. You kind of have to just shoulder through to get up, and it's tiresome. Well, for everybody except for probably Addy, Oleg, and Wes, it's just the amount of energy and effort you have to get to the tip of where this is. You see one person at the end, this old man with the huge beard, looks like his jaw was just about to just fall off of the extra skin that he has. Slowly just walks up, waves his hand in front, and you see the stonework just kind of move to the side. And in front of you, you see a statue of the god of magic, Bakab. And I will show you where that is now, as there is a complete darkness into this location. And actually, I need to get y'all's minis, so I'm going to do that right real fast. Copy.
And if I want to say, Jesus, wasn't their depiction also on one of the ones that was in the library in the Underdark?
Yes, his emblem was there.
Okay. Just out of curiosity.
Once the door opens, you see the old man put his hands together in a quick religious notation, looks and does a bow. Wish you luck. Kind of closes the doors. You remember none of this last time, Cole.
Yeah, Cole's just looks...
As this
really
looks both
perplexed.
familiar and distant at the same time, as though you remember this, but you also don't remember any of the halts or any of the restrictions or any of the restraints. You just walk through. So, Elysian Vagabonds, what do we do?
But again, this does look
Yeah.
familiar?
You know that there's this is the 100th floor, but you know that there's something above. That's where you went.
Yeah, Cole's
That's where you first saw and heard everything that you know now. As you look forward, as this door is now open,
Is that locked?
is not locked. The door is completely open. That's what the old man was opening. You see a statue of a man with a long beard, a staff with a triangle and an eye in front of it, and an open book. You see as the door is opening, these 2 torches light up, and then the fire goes dim. Just enough to illuminate the area that you're in. You see books immediately to the left and right of you. And there is a stone wall kind of dividing this, reaching about 10 feet.
Cole is gonna give kind of like a bow to the statue, basically thanking Bakab for basically giving the chance for like the knowledge and whatnot.
Okay.
Even though it's not a deity that he worships, but still he'll respect it.
Okay.
But yeah, he'll turn back around. It's like, okay.
I mean, not to be that guy, but how can you read with this kind of lighting?
Actually, when you look west, there is no lighting anywhere other than just what is in front of you. Cole, make me a perception check.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Jesus, Pete. That's a 26.
Okay. As soon as you bow and step forward, you hear like stone is being grinded, and you swear you see something moving throughout the pages of the book that man is holding.
Okay. Gonna take another step forward. I would say probably about like right here is where he would have done his little
Okay.
bow of respect.
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving forward with Cole,
Okay.
or I guess right behind him because of space.
Sure. Anything else that you're doing, Cole? Or you just bow and respect?
He's gonna kind of like I guess move to step off to the side over here and let everybody else through.
Rognarv, I need you to make me a perception check as well.
Oh man, I don't have advantage on this one.
Nope.
19.
19. Okay. You also hear the stone being grinded, but you just hear stone grinding. And Cole, you see an indentation right underneath where yours was. Towards the left page is completely filled out with something and it's engraved, and then the right page is almost filled out.
Yeah, Cole probably even mentioned Rognarv. Do they look like names that are being written down?
Do you look at it?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. They are. It's not hard to see. There is about 20 names on the left side, and on the right side, there's also a couple of. There will be, at the moment, 19 names. You notice one name, the one above yours, Cole, is in a language that you do not know. There's a couple languages here and there. At least you would understand the alphabet. You might not know Orcish, but you know that's an Orc lettering. Or you might not know Elvish, but you know that's Elven lettering. There's one that you have no idea what this language is.
Cole's gonna look back over. Hey, Wes. Can you come here really quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I want you to look at something for me, please.
Okay, where am I looking?
He's gonna gesture just basically to the book that the statue is holding. Well, he's kind of telling Wes to kind of like come here, sort of thing.
He goes over there, yeah.
Okay. I am going to say, Wes, roll me a perception with disadvantage. And I'm going to recall there's 20 names on the first page and 19 on this one.
Now, on the one that's 19,
that's fine.
Cole and Rognarv's name on it?
Yes, yours would be the 18th, Rognarv's would be the 19th.
Perception.
And Rognarv's name is written in Dwarven. What did you get, sorry?
So perception with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
First, I want to take a picture of it because I think it's funny that this is what I rolled.
Did you roll on that 20 and that one?
I rolled a 6 and a 9, so nice. So I'll take the 6.
Yeah.
I'll take the 6, so 8.
8 total.
Yeah.
As that voice in the back of your head reads at least the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. It's an Enochian.
What?
It's an Enochian, and it was a proper title. A lady.
I will
As
repeat that
as
information.
the reason why that happens is simultaneously, Wes, as you're walking forward and your name in common gets engraved into the stone page.
Who was their last
A
name?
page
No.
flips over. It says Chaddington. A page flips over,
Ooh.
and it's now a complete empty section on the left and on the right. And when you're looking at it, this is the third page, technically. The first time this page has ever been, the book has ever flipped.
Okay.
Noting that, Wes, you're the 20th person to ever set foot into this location.
Okay. My name is on the thing now.
Yeah.
The other one was in Enochian.
And
A Nokian? What is
Yeah,
that?
it's like a. Thank you for bumping my keyboard, dog. Yeah, it's like, a really old language.
does Cole have any
Like-
idea what that?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like,
can I roll history?
I know he
to
can't
see?
read it, but does he know what
Or
that
no?
is?
Roll me religion, Cole, with a disadvantage.
I guess the best way I can describe it is it's even a language that is older than Ariell.
I gotta go with the 9. 21.
21. Okay.
It was between an 18 plus 12 or a 9 plus 12.
Okay. You would know that Enochian is the first language that gives the angelic script. Almost saying Sylvian to the cursor of Elvish writing, or Dwarven to Gnomish and Giant writing.
Yeah, Cole just being like, that's kind of a big thing.
What's a Nokian?
Yeah, like... Yeah, Cole just being like, it's like... Again, paraphrasing with what Jesus just said. Yeah, it's, the first script of angelic beings.
Wait. So that was... How long ago was that then? Because you were right underneath it, so when was that written?
I have no idea. I know it's the page is already flipped, but when Cole did look at it, at the names that were listed on it before, was his name ever on there like once before from his first glance looking at it?
No.
Yeah, Cole just even being like, my name wasn't even on there. I don't remember any of this.
So this is new. This is something different from
So,
before you came.
never come here then?
I know I did. I mean,
Did
just all the restrictions and stuff like that.
But
This
did
is
you?
new.
But did you? So this is how I'm gonna put it.
Look, I got
Sometime-
kicked out of. I mean, not yelling this, but it's like, look, I.
Speaking in library voice, I'm just saying that sometimes I see myself in places, but I'm not actually in those places.
Look,
So maybe
no,
you,
I was guided here. I know.
but were you though?
But was it you? I think I know
But
what
it was
Wes is saying.
me.
But the book writes down the names of everyone who walks in here. So did you really walk in here, or did you walk in somewhere else that looked like here?
I swear to God, I swear, I've
This
had
all
it-
could be new.
I will say that you got a 23, if I recall correctly, with your perception, Cole. The names above it were not in ancient languages.
Mm-hmm.
So, to give that what you will. Use that information as how you would see
Yeah,
fit.
like, yeah. The names above weren't anything like, out of the ordinary. Just this one, so maybe it was recent.
Is it safe to assume that these safety measures were put in place because something big happened?
Or someone.
Someone came and did something bad, so now they put all these things and logs and...
Like, I
Look,
mean,
Yeah,
I was
Cole.
like, basically here, and then the floor above here.
I mean,
Maybe it's your fault.
Maybe.
Hey, don't blame me for this. I did nothing wrong.
I mean, it's a library. Libraries just have books filled with shit, and maybe somebody wanted that shit.
Cole,
People seem to really want this book.
make me an insight check, Cole.
I'm sorry. Okay. No, the cat's being.
Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe
Take a picture of this.
maybe somebody tried to grab something that's not supposed to be for the outside, and this happened.
You said insight, Jesus? That is. Sorry, math. 25.
Okay. Sending you something on Discord.
Was that good okay or bad okay? Ooh, they said somebody bought a shirt.
Hey, there's a shirt. Oh, nice. Much thanks for supporting. Thank you. Cole, you good?
I misspelled like 12 words out of 13, so have fun. Oh, Grace, thank you for getting a DC one. Much
Oh,
love.
wait. So basically, that was a sending spell?
No.
Oh.
John.
This is a careful analysis of what is happening and what your brain is telling you based on your 25 insight. If you need me to explain that, I will, but I have to do it out loud then.
Possibly, yes. Go on ahead.
Okay.
Do you want to
You
do you want
sorry,
us
my
to
brain's
be
melty right now.
do you
Do you
want
want
us
to be
to
muted?
be
had
headphones?
sure, and then we'll go on break after
Mute.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cole,
Yes.
you heard whispers and things that were leading you here in the floor above. Yet you saw no safeguard. There was no guards. Nothing.
Yeah.
This
it
led
was-
you to the findings of Asmodeus. I wonder why you were safely led to him. Why did the king of all devils protect you to just find his information? And I think that with that, it is a good time to go on break. So we're going to do that.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, yep, we're going to go on break and we'll be back in 15, y'all. All right, see you in a bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. So, Cole, after that insightful looking deep within yourself, yeah, Rognarv and Wes, you kind of see that Cole has a little bit of a pondered look on his face. What do you guys do?
You okay, Cole?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess let's go ahead and research what we need to research.
Yeah. Cole's gonna look back over at Addie and Oleg. You guys coming?
I guess.
As Addy moves
Addy, Cole
in,
can read for you.
you see that scripture in Druidic writes onto for Addy, and then in Orcish for Oleg, as your names get imprinted onto the...
What name is imprinted for Addie?
Secret.
Once you look at it, it actually goes by the title that you refer to yourself at, as in your true name.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, in Druidic, it says the Green Death.
Cool.
There's a question about true names and birth given names. So, this would be your true name.
Names given to by other members of his family that he hates.
Yeah, those would not be something that you would identify yourself
Great.
with.
Great.
Cole, as you...
So mine would be Carabao Nose.
Exactly.
Oh, well, didn't mean to go that far. Sorry.
Oh, okay. As you do move over there, you I'll say that by the time you move over here, Cole, you... This is going to take a second. Reveal area. Nope, that is hide area. Reveal area. There we go. You see a section of the illumination on the corner kind of just peek in with the orange glow, and you see rows and rows of scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Annotations in paper.
Cole's gonna just grab his satchel, pull out his journal and a piece of graphite, just like, okay.
All right, and you're just jotting down information, pretty much.
Like, just first things first. He's gonna look to see if he can find anything on hags.
Roll
Just start that
me in investigation.
Yeah, I do.
And how far are you
have-
moving?
Oh, he'll probably go right up to here
Okay, Rognarv.
and just.
Yeah, I'm gonna just walk straight and look at that, and then my thing is to kind of like look for hags or hag curse or something.
Okay, where are you searching? Okay.
Right there.
As you move that way, same thing. This whole area reveals itself.
That's
Oh,
an
is it-
18.
It's almost like
completely
proximity.
Dark.
It's completely dark until you reach there, then
Okay, it's like-
it illuminates.
Okay. Okay.
That's an 18.
18.
Do you
Kind
need
of
me to roll
looting, reading. There's
perception or
a
something?
yes, Roman investigation. As you're looking throughout, and there's things in languages you never even heard of, and like, what is transmutation? What is? I have no idea what that is. Is that? It's a brain that looks like it's being dissected with an odd foot attached to it. Okay, that's weird. What did you got, Rognarv? Sorry, you're muted.
16.
16. As you guys are looking, unfortunately, Rognarv, you're not finding anything that even will give you a clue.
Cole's
Okay.
gonna kind of pause and then take a deep breath, and he's gonna see if it works. He's gonna cast tongues on himself to see if that helps with.
Okay. Tongues, all you need
No,
is
that's-
your
that's-
arcane focus.
that's-
Okay.
Verbal, sorry, wrong spell that I'm thinking of, I think.
Yes, tongues will not let you read, unfortunately.
No, yeah. Damn.
Comprehend language is the one you want.
That's comprehend language, and that's not something that he knows, no.
Okay.
Shit.
What do you guys do?
Cole would look
Oleg's
back.
been watching all this because he's the only one in the room that hadn't gone in, right?
Unless you, yes, until you say you're coming in, we'll
So
rewind. Time, yeah.
basically, I see everybody got in safely,
Yes.
so I'm going in.
Okay. And once you do, you see your name in scripts in Orcish.
Okay.
Yeah. Cole's gonna look over at Wes. It's like, maybe we can find some information out about the hags, or maybe about...
Yeah, I mean, sure. I'm not really good at research. That's more your thing.
I'm looking for information on the box that I have.
Okay. If you move your mini to where exactly you would be looking, that would be helpful. Rognarv. Because
I don't
of your
have the
perks.
picture. I can't see.
You,
It's black. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. I
okay.
got it.
You say okay.
I just got to shrink it. My bad.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a little wonky. To try to hide as much as I can. Rognar, what is your passive perception?
16.
16. You hear.
Oh, 17. Never mind. But
You hear
I don't know if that matters.
Wind in front of you / behind you in this direction.
We can't hear you.
Wind, you said?
Wind, yeah. You hear like almost like the outside or like wind passing through a very small. It reminds you of the mountains where like little erosions here and there within the mountains, and like wind kind of just whistles through like this hollow piece of stone. That's what it reminds you of.
If it's like, I'm gonna look like behind that. Like, is there a secret door here somewhere? I'm gonna kind of like thinking out loud. Then that's what I'm gonna be doing, searching if there's like a hidden door.
So roll me investigation.
24.
Cool.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah, Cole.
Cole's gonna be looking at aside from hags, he'll probably also look for stuff on possibly Avison.
Okay.
Like if that name pops up.
Sure. With your role in this general area, you don't find anything. But Rognar, as you peek around here, you see that a couple of books are kind of moving in along the side, and as you kind of move a book and put it face down, you see through this wall, as though like there's not a wall between it, but it's just books on one side and books on the other side that kind of like blocks, so you won't be able to see through it. And you see a blue kind of flowing person. It almost looks like they're on fire or something, but you hear the constant wind. Very, very akin to like a very bright, like elemental.
Oh, I was thinking, it was like, would I know what a jinn? Maybe it's an air genasi.
I'm sure you've had experience with genasi before. This individual is transparent, translucent. They're not solid.
Okay, then I'm gonna look at that, and I wanna peek in the corner.
Okay. I will. God, why does it reveal area? I'll.
Kind of go that way, and then just like
Okay.
something.
As
happening.
you move here, you also notice that this entire area lights up, almost like you step forward, and this whole area starts lighting up, and you see a second floor and just rows and rows and rows of desks lighting up and bookshelves all around. But
it's a big library.
it is unusually big compared to the size of how the building is. This is almost as large as the first floor. And you see blah, 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 what looks to be a humanoid, but no feet. And just, it's almost like there is a constant air blowing underneath them, pushing their clothes up and their hair is wishing up forward. and just there's books and chests and paper scattered behind, and you see that there is a those Western style doors that kind of just move to the side and open. There's nothing at the bottom, and it stands maybe about 2 feet, so it doesn't really. You can see that the entity is just behind as they get closer to papers, and you would imagine that something this loud and wind essentially kind of moving the papers, it pushes the papers to the side. That's your first initial thought, but as you're seeing, it's almost like the papers is reversed, like the papers are kind of stacking on top of each other, almost like as soon as this entity moves its hand, instead of blowing, it's absorbing or organizing paper.
When I notice that, I'm actually gonna kind of say it out loud a little bit so that hopefully my party can hear it. Of like, there's someone here, and then I'm gonna kind of go to the door, not really go inside.
Okay.
Just like kind of like that, and then I'm just like, "Excuse me, but do you work here by any chance?"
As you see that the entity just looks at you, and you see that there's this slight flame where the eyes would be.
Or not. Like just looked at me and did nothing, said nothing.
Said nothing, did nothing.
No. I'm a repeat it again, but in Dwarven, since that's how it was written in the slate.
Sure. You just asked if they work here?
Mm-hmm.
You said they nod their head.
Oh, I'm still gonna be speaking in Dwarven since he responded to Dwarven.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, can you help me find something if I ask you what I'm looking for?
Shakes his head.
I'm looking for a specific information about hag curses and maybe how to remove them.
So the entity kind of goes through the wall, and as it passes you, you feel cold. You like if you don't move your hand, you feel like it's
like
tundra
it's
temperature. Yes, it just hurts. Like it's kind of just instinctually move your hand. The entity starts moving in this direction.
Oh, I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow this guy.
Yeah, Cole would have moved down at the end of the other hallway and probably have witnessed that because he's just, again, still looking at...
I like that. Like, not too close. Maybe 5 feet away from him.
Okay. I'll say that lights reveal that much, Cole.
Oh, wow.
All right. As I'm just... as you're moving through Rognarv, it's almost like you're kind of releasing a lot of these things, and a lot of this starts illuminating and lighting up. And this entity just moves here and stays there.
Oleg's gonna check that hallway up there in the corner.
Before I get like too far, I'm gonna kind of yell out, or like, if you have questions, maybe he has information on where to find the information. That's a little confusing.
If you have questions, he might answer that.
Boop, like that.
Okay.
Then
Alright.
I guess I'll stay there.
Okay. As you stay there, I'm gonna move over here towards Oleg.
Wait,
this would be a dead end, just so you know. The map
Right,
kind
so
of
he's
doesn't.
checking the books here.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I'm looking at the books that has to deal with the box that I have.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
Is that a chair? That circle thing?
The circle thing. These would be candelabras that are lighting up. Yes, that would be a chair.
10.
10. As you're looking for something, you have a clue as to this is infernal in nature, and I'll say that it takes about 5 or 10 minutes as you're kind of looking through here, and you don't find any information, at least in this section.
Okay.
Cole, West, and Addie, what are you guys doing?
After that, Cole would probably head back over to West and Addie, just
Okay.
like... There's a lot here.
I. What do you?
Like I said, if we can find anything on hags, possibly Addison.
Okay.
I don't know, just anything as to what it is they're trying to do. Stuff on the Mosh maybe?
What section would that be in?
I have no idea. This place is really... I don't know. It's weird.
I guess let's just start looking.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can go and follow the... Because Cole went at the end of the other hallway and probably saw Rognarv and the Spectre.
I mean, I was also kind of yelling it too. I don't know if they heard it, but
We
I
can
was
always
yelling
go
it
and
too.
talk to Rognarv about and the employee apparently of the library. Let's possibly get some information. And Ariell also wants to know whatever he can on King Shah.
I mean, okay, sure. This library is not gonna make me give my blood, is it?
I don't believe
Oh,
this
no.
one's gonna do that.
I hope not.
Wes' first
think I would have
experience with the
remembered
library was a really bad
Never
experience.
PTSD on libraries west.
Goes to one library where he has to sell his blood to read something, and from then on he walks into every library and just holds his hand out.
Alright,
Like,
here we
here's
go.
my library card. How much you want to take? A quart?
We accept cards here, and it's just like, oh, last one I went to, they just like took my blood.
Yeah, Cole's heading over just that way, and
Okay. If you would move your mini to exactly where you are going. I will let you know that in this area, you do see that there is corridors that are heading either further in with the kind of stairs leading upwards, and there is a second story up here. And by up here, down in this direction. So, Cole, are you stopping? I'm going to just let you guys know that this is a very precise thing. So if I ask, like, where are you? That is exactly the specific spot that you're searching. If you're in a different location, you get different results.
Cole is searching pretty much like right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, roll me an investigation. And Rognarv, this thing just moves here and stops. That's all he does. All they do.
And then he didn't do anything?
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna sit on a chair. It was like, so I guess I just wait here.
So Rognarv, as you move the chair, no noise comes out.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down.
Okay, you sit down. This thing just
That
leaves.
was a 21, Jesus.
21.
Oh, and then he leaves?
Yep, it leaves. I'll say that you find very base information on Lamash 2 as to a large book on essentially demons. And there's nothing in there that you don't already know.
Cole's just gonna kind of roll his eyes and put the book back. Just like, okay, that was great.
Which is a lot of information that people will probably never have learned. But your travels... Ragnar, if I sit there, nothing happens.
Oleg's looking down that hall.
Okay. Roll me another investigation, Oleg.
Then he was like,
10 again.
We're striking out. You see that everyone's moving in this direction over here, further beyond, but you're not finding anything that even remotes to the plane of hell.
So
Kinda
I went
searching.
all the way down. I went all the way down into the hall.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going over here to check these books here.
Okay.
So next time, let me
All right.
know when to roll.
All right, no problem.
Then I'll be like, oh, I thought he was gonna help me.
As you
Like,
as you
I'm
say
thinking
that,
it out.
oh, you're
I'm
thinking?
thinking it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just thinking it out to myself, and then I'm just gonna stand up and try to go to a different bookshelf.
Okay.
Can I stand up?
Yeah, you can stand up.
I'll just
You stand up. They're just. You stand up. Nothing happens.
I
Cole's
go
gonna
right
look
there,
back
then
and
that's where I search.
Okay.
Cole's gonna look back and notice Addie didn't like follow and just kind of. Is everything okay?
Yes.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna kind of like twiddle his thumbs a little bit, and it's like, I want to apologize for how my mother was acting about earlier. I'm sorry if that made you very uncomfortable.
I've been in weirder situations. It's fine.
Okay.
And he's just gonna stand there and just
Dude,
stand next to the statue.
did you wanna kind of gestures over to
What am I gonna do?
Sometimes what I like to do, like if there's like too many words on a page and it makes my eyes hurt, I just keep flipping until I see a picture.
You're cold just like there's pictures.
Do these books have pictures?
A lot of them do not.
Yeah.
Fucking hate this place.
That's what makes it.
I will just stand here by the entrance.
How am I supposed to know that it's important information if it doesn't have a picture? Do they expect me to just sit there and read through it, the whole thing?
Yes, Wes, they do.
That's absolutely fucking ludicrous.
Knowing that, from what he saw last time, that there is a door right here. Cole's gonna step in.
Sure.
Just kind of wave like, hey, don't mind me, just looking. He's gonna go over here.
Okay.
And again, just keep looking for like the same old, same old.
Do you? So you're looking?
Yeah, he's just gonna look.
This thing is right next to where you are. Like too close.
Oh.
It's like, I'm so sorry. This is him just speaking in Infernal, basically the closest. Yeah, it's like, is this your office? I apologize.
Just staring at you with these itty bitty flames for eyes. Says nothing. You just hear the of wind.
Cole's gonna be like, okay, just kind of like looks at the shelf right in front of him just to see what's there.
You see a bunch of scrolls and text. I will say that these are Elven manuscripts.
Yeah, Cole's just gonna be like, okay, that was great, thank you, and just walks back out like, oh god.
Addie.
Just stares at you.
Addie.
Like, I am so sorry if I disturbed you, and just walks out.
Goes back
come
to
here.
doing its work.
Addie, come here.
Oleg, give me an investigation roll.
17.
17. Okay. Oleg,
Yes.
as you are looking through some of these books, you find this book that has a complete black spine. That once your hand kind of moves through it, you see these red letterings appear. And it looks kind of like some symbols on the puzzle. So as you grab the book and flip through it, it's in a language that you don't know. But as you're flipping through it, there's quite a bit of illustrations on this book. You do find an illustration of what looks to be something similar to that puzzle box, but the shapes on it are completely different.
Close enough.
Again, it's in a language that you do not know.
Okay. Regret.
Okay. Wes, you and Addie were speaking?
Yeah, I called Addy over. When Addy approaches Wes, he's just gonna see Wes staring very hard at the bookcase.
What are you doing?
I saw a book move. Like it moved. I swear, I think I saw it move.
Which book?
Do I know which one?
It was at the corner of your office. Something in front of you was moving.
I think it was in this general area. It's just kind of like, like wiggled or something.
What did you do to make it do that?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna wait until it does it again. I just want to make sure that I'm not crazy, because sometimes I see shit that's actually not there. So I need you to be my witness that I'm not fucking crazy.
Why don't we just remove all of the books?
That's actually a really good
Oh
idea.
my god.
Are you guys going to be spending time removing books?
Yeah, we're gonna just
Yes.
pull them out of the shelves.
Okay, you guys are moving books out of the shelves. All right, what did you get on investigation, Rognarv?
I rolled the highest number I can. Also, I rolled a 2, so that's a 7.
7 total?
Yes.
Nope, not this section.
Yep.
I had Cole go over to this one
Okay.
next. Like, okay.
As you go down the stairs of that specific location, and I need to move this over here so I know exactly where we are.
Can I move again?
Down?
Just
It's downstairs?
Sorry, it's flat, but then it has stairs going upwards into the books that you
Oh,
see.
okay. I see now.
As I'm trying to be able to read this because there was a thing of notes that were kind of moved on side. What are you just looking through the books again? If you are, then roll an investigation.
Cole is going to also channel divinity to become proficient in investigation after having.
Okay. As you no, okay. I answered my own question. What did you get total?
Let me roll.
Okay. As you see that this is kind of its own enclosed section, you see these beautiful carpets kind of draped on the floor, and this painstakingly small piece, different stones that decorate the bottom. It has some sort of special quality or oomph to it. Let's see if you. What did you get?
23.
23.
And I'm proficient with investigation for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. So you kind of grab onto your emblem and do so. I need to ask Google a question.
must be important.
Yeah. That. Okay. But it is that. Once you grab onto your emblem and cast... You didn't cast anything. You use your ability. Yeah. And as you're looking throughout... I will say that you do find a book that seems somewhat important. The title of this book is... Where is it called? The Lords of Many. And it looks thick, and it kind of intrigues you because the It's a very odd, thick, dark, leather-bound book. But as you do that, every single one of you, almost like a pulse, goes through the entire area. First hitting Oleg, bouncing down, hitting Rognarv, and then Addy and Wes. As Addy, Wes, you see the book in front. As you're not done pulling all the books out, but one in the middle just moves. It's like 2 shelves above where you guys are.
Oh fuck! There it goes.
As you know that when you did your channel divinity, something kind of pulsated around Cole.
After seeing that, is there a way to basically, like, I know I will technically have wasted it, but is there a way to basically, like, I know how, like, with some spells you dispel it. Can he do that with channel divinity?
Yeah,
Just
I don't.
turn it off? Or is it just he has to use up the 10 minutes?
I would say you can choose to undo it if you kind of want to. Like, you can force it to end. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Just stop it. Just kind of like, okay, that's bad. No magic of any type.
Okay. Wes, you hear that where the book is, you hear...
Get it. And Wes is gonna, like, grab Addy and just kind of, like, throw him up the bookcase.
Yes.
Addy
will use his boots and, like, dig them into the bookcase and climb up.
As you do so...
Wonderful. I like this.
It's and you're like face to face with whatever this thing is. Oh,
yes.
Come on. All right. Addy, what is your AC?
Oh.
15.
Okay, 15. Good, because this thing got a 15. As you see, the book kind of, the spine starts moving and these teeth start appearing, and it just lunges at your face and manages to just bite into you.
Okay. Where?
Wait. Oh, I need to grab your mini.
Wes just throws Addy straight up onto the bookcase, and right as he does, it just, like, face huggers onto him.
Yeah, a book face huggers onto you, dealing 4 points of piercing damage and 2 points of acid damage. As this...
so is that 7 altogether?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I should probably do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Druid to never read again.
As a book mimic jumps on you and bites you. Addy West, what are you doing? Rognarv, you hear a commotion.
Screaming.
Cole's gonna be like, oh, what the... Oh, can Cole hear this or no?
Yes,
screaming.
everybody hears this.
Oh, yeah. Cole's gonna be like... He's gonna start to go, but then stop and turns back around and grabs the tome and he's gonna make his way back out.
Okay. Oleg, you find the book and you hear the scream as you're seeing that you see Cole running out. Anything specific that you're doing, Oleg?
I tuck the book under
my
belt, and then I'm just turning to see what's going on because I have no weapon.
Vic.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gave up your longsword and your bow, and then the doom blade. If I recall correctly, I believe you still have a dagger.
I take my dagger out.
Okay.
Isn't that the one that was stupendous fires, or no longer?
It's no longer because Rognarv's magic abilities. It's only temporary until he kind of like undoes it. As you guys are moving there, I'll say Addy, Wes, and then the rest of you guys in the same turn. What are you doing?
Is Addy still up on the bookcase, or did he fall down?
No, it's not enough pressure to like knock you down. But this mimic hugged your entire face and is piercing into your flesh.
Okay, he's gonna jump down.
Okay. Or as you do, it just lands about 5 feet. I'll just move you guys over here. Okay, that was half your movement. What else?
he's just gonna he's gonna be trying to pry it off, I guess.
Okay, roll me an athletics versus its strength.
Oh, I got a nat one.
Okay, well I got an
That's a
18.
7.
So no, as you try to pry it open and you just grab it, whoo! Ow, God! It just clinches right on your face again.
Okay. West, help!
Wes, what are you doing?
Oh fuck! Hold still! Hold still! I'm gonna punch it while it's on Addie's face.
All right, roll me an unarmed attack. So D20 plus your strength.
Okay.
Cole's rounding the corner going, what on earth?
This is why
Actually-
you don't take them to libraries.
Cole, 1 second on that.
Okay.
Roll me to hit.
Okay. I got... Ooh, that's not a good roll. I got an 11.
11. As you wind up for the punch, roll me. What's your strength?
My strength, I have a 19 strength, so plus 4.
4. Okay, so Addie, you take 5 points damage as Wes, when he goes to punch it, this thing lifts off and he just punches you directly in the nose.
Oh,
Oh no.
That,
Did I get it?
As it's kind of crawling on the floor right now. As these like little legs made out of paper, and it looks at you guys, and this tongue kind of peers out. And Cole, as you jot down those 2 steps and say, "What the?" No sound comes out of your mouth.
is that okay? Is he bleeding at all?
I mean,
is
I'm
this
sure
a
you're
punch in the
bleeding
face?
through the nose, yeah, and like
Yeah.
there's some wounds on your neck and on your head. Not enough to like cause tremendous panic, but yeah, you're bleeding.
Okay, good. I just wonder if his nose was broken. He's
Yeah.
fine.
Yes, Cole.
How big is it? You said it's a book, but how big is the book, Mimic?
The book, it's a tiny creature. It's literally the size of a book. So
Okay,
it's maybe like a foot in mass. So
From
it's
where Cole is at on the bookshelf that he's next to, does he see any like really heavy leather-bound tomes?
yeah, I'll say so. Yeah, you see quite a bit actually.
He's gonna grab 2. It's probably gonna take a lot for this weenie just to pick up 2 of those, but he will.
You grab 2.
And he's gonna make his way over here.
Okay.
And-
Rognarv.
Oh, sorry. And just be like,
Yeah.
and you said it's on the ground?
It's on the ground right now. Yes.
Okay. Cole's gonna just take the 2 tomes and just put them right on top of it to make sure it just can't move. Just.
Okay. Roll me a strength, Cole.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You asked him to roll a strength. Oh no!
Why would you get so close to a mimic?
Oh my god!
Wow. The one
We
time
get
it
a
counts.
17.
Okay. Well,
We're
the mimic got a.
18 minus 1.
How much was the total?
17.
17. Well, the mimic got a dirty 20. As he put both the
Oh.
text on it, it just jumps and tears these 2 tomes completely in half.
Oh, what the hell?
Rognarv and Oleg, what are you guys doing?
I got my
I'm
dagger.
running.
I'm going after it.
All right, move your mini and roll me an attack, if you will. Rognarv?
Let's see how far I am. I don't think I could reach
I'm-
it from where I'm at.
I'm walking that way.
I was gonna be like, I didn't want to kill it. I mean, it was probably.
Yeah,
just doing its job.
I'll give it to you since it's not necessarily combat. I'll if you wish to be here and attack it, you may.
I can?
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
All right, he's going after it with his dagger.
All right, roll me to hit. You have 3 attacks. Well, Rognarv, what are you doing? Yep, exactly.
Moral support. I don't have anything with me.
Okay.
Nice. Are you serious?
Oh, no, nobody can hit this thing.
Nobody can hit anything. Let's see. So with my dagger, I would be. I don't have it listed here.
So it would be your strength plus your proficiency.
So strength would be +5. Proficiency.
I believe you guys are 4. What's your proficiency bonus at the moment?
Proficiency.
Where would I find
It's 5.
proficiency at?
Okay,
Fine.
so it's d20 plus 10 essentially.
D20 plus 10.
Yes.
Well, okay. To hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so there's 15,
All right. 15 hits.
16,
Hits.
18.
All hit. So your dagger is a d4 plus your strength. So roll me 3
Plus
d4s
5.
plus 15.
All right. Okie dokie. Come on out, guys. Time to play. You've been sitting there gathering dust the whole time. Come on now.
Yeah. Oleg's like, what is this d4? Nick.
Yeah. Don't recognize it. Plus 15,
Correct.
16, 19, 21.
Okay, as Oleg just kind of runs over, seeing like what is the dangers, you're assessing everything, you kind of just grab this book, cut it, it goes into two, and you use the dagger to split it, it just falls apart into two pieces dead on the floor.
Yeah!
As Rognarv just... no noise comes out.
I still don't have noise?
Nope.
I'm not in the chair anymore.
Also, just letting you know, Oleg, you notice this, Cole, you notice this, you are making no noise.
Who is?
Cole's gonna. move
Cole,
over
Oleg,
here.
nor Rognarv. Okay, you move over. You see that your footstep don't make any noise once you're clenching against the stone floor.
So from where he's at right now, can he talk?
What do you want to say?
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Nope.
it may be a silent spell.
As you move your lips, nothing happens. You all see that.
You just see him do that.
Daddy just goes west.
Yeah.
They seek.
I'm not deaf, am I? Like, I know I'm bleeding from my nose, but my ears are okay, right?
I know you're supposed to be quiet in a library, so,
Oh god,
so I
I'm
think
the only one
I
who can talk.
Aurea told me that
Oh god.
you have to use an inside voice in the library, so I think right now they're using their inside voices.
Candle moment. Cole's gonna just open up his book, scribble down with the graphite piece, don't walk through, the circle chamber with the desks, possible silence spell.
Addie just looks at it and goes, I don't know what that says. Do you know what that says?
Yeah, hold on a sec. Okay, wait, I actually want to... Hold on, I want to do this myself. I think I could do this myself. You stay
Oh
out of
my
this.
god.
Okay, I forgot what it means when the apostrophe's in there.
I think that might be a smudge.
Maybe.
Cole's gonna just stare like,
Don't walk... walk?
Oh no.
Because I remember that the T and the H make a the sound, which is kind of weird. That makes no sense to me. Don't walk in
The
the.
two that can't read is the one that can speak.
oh god.
in the I forgot. Is that does the C make a? Wait, I think I answered my own question. The Circle?
Circle.
Yeah, because the C's make a S
Cole
sound.
immediately underneath it. Don't walk through, pointing in the direction. Don't walk.
I'm gonna.
Go
I
around.
think he's saying don't walk in the middle of that room because I think it'll take all your noise away, so you won't be able to talk.
Wes, you hear in the back of your head, mate, proud of you.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, Rognarv was gonna read it and then draw pictures. Like, no walk.
Cole's gonna just rip out a piece of parchment and hand it to Rognarv with the graphite piece, and he's gonna take the one tome that he still has and just goes and sits at the table right here. He can't talk anyways, may as well read.
Sure. Okay.
And he's gonna open up the book and start looking through it.
Okay, roll me a intelligence check, Cole.
Straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence. If you're looking at these tomes, intelligence is to see what you understand and what you gather.
That's a 21.
Okay. These Book of Lords. It lists a power struggle that's happening in the abyss, and you get very blank information, but the overall that you get from here is that there was once a lord, and that the grave enemies, the 7 great enemies of the abyss, were the ones who casted him out far, far beyond what is the far beyond. It's gonna take you a while to read all that.
Mm-hmm.
What about the rest of you guys? What are you guys doing?
Rognarv's gonna look at Wes and Addy, and I'm gonna just.
Okay.
And then I point at the shelf, and then point at the shelf.
Okay.
That's all.
Is this a dance?
And then I'm gonna walk away.
All right. I'm going to ask for a general investigation, and I'm going to say that this is going to be for the group. Everybody roll me an investigation, and I'm going to list out a couple of tomes, and if there's any of these that you guys, depending on how high your number is, the more that you guys can explore. And this is going to take like an hour to 2 of you guys just looking around, investing. Like, it's going to be like the group's great result to see what you find within these libraries.
So this is an investigation, correct?
Yes, yeah, investigation. And once you have it, just call out the number, and I'm going to add these up together.
21.
Oh my!
22.
What? All right,
Yeah,
Oleg.
Rognarv
I got a
23.
natural 20.
Rognarv has 23.
23. Okay. Oleg. I mean, sorry. Cole. What did you get?
I got a nat 20, so 22.
Okay.
That 20 plus 1, 21.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You guys. That's really good. Addy and
Yeah,
West.
I rolled at 18, 23.
Quest, what'd you get?
I got a 19.
All right, Wes. Good job.
Wow. What's up with these rolls?
Hey, this is a crucial part. Like, the higher the better. To be 100% honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring everyone's averages down. Sorry, he got a 7.
Oh, he tried so hard.
He just got his shit rocked,
Yeah.
like getting punched in the face.
He did just get clocked pretty hard by West.
He's just bleeding out of his nose, like,
Like, West punching
He
someone.
doesn't read common, it's fine.
I
Just
will.
like, go back.
I will reveal this area down here. I'm gonna reveal a lot of the areas. Why is it? No, reveal area. Not blacken the area. Reveal the area.
Fog of War is just a disaster.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm not gonna disagree with that motion. And explain a large section of what you guys see. So, noting that as soon as you step into this circle, the sound goes away and you are in an odd silence spell. The books in this direction at the furthest section down here seem to be a lot more books on the divine. Books that explore the planes as well. And since you guys got such a... I was hoping for an 85 and I got a 92. So, Addy, while we did bring the score down, all these 20s helped immensely. Where is MG objects and show? You see that these stairs over here lead to a section up here. And make this to the map layer. And once you reach the books up here, there a couple of books that you guys will bring down with you. The book in specific that is kind of this thick text that has nothing next to it, almost like and everything around it is polished. Instead of having dust, it looks like this is the one that's been read a lot or recently moved and read. And it's called The Unbroken Truth. written by an entity called Volvo.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There
What
is
that name?
these desks over here are actually going to be these large bookshelves. Everything here is about 10 feet tall. These bookshelves stand to 8 feet, so there's still a gap up into ceiling. Let me shift you over here. So this section. As you kind of move downward, you see that each one of these shelves has one book completely enchained. And the more that you look at it, the more you are convinced that these books are, like, the cover is, well, yes, leather is skin, but this skin looks fresh. And you can say that one looks like it has veins on it, and the veins are pulsating, almost like there's blood flowing through it. And each one of these books is chained, and you are seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as in, like, each one is numerical. And it's almost like this is a set. These 10 texts. The
And
further
that's in here?
that would be in this one. Yes.
Okay.
Once you explore the areas above, we'll get there when we get there. But as far as you guys are written out here, here is a couple of texts to see if you guys anything that you would specifically want to pick from your individual perspective. I know Oleg has the book with a whole bunch of information, but it's written in a language he doesn't understand. You have your... what book did I give you, Cole?
It was the one on Lords.
Okay, Lords. Here are a couple of the texts to see if anyone wants to check anything out. Elements, Celestials, and Fiends. Wines and Spirits. The Great Big Book of the Dead. Your local bestiaries. Minds of the Non-Illithid. How to deal with a noisy neighbor. Lords and lands of different domains. Ancient cultures and civilizations. Into the Abyss. The story of orcs. There is also the unbroken truth that you have. There is the Council of Three. And one that says how to kill a god.
I'm looking at that Council of Three.
Okay. All right. You grab the Council 3. I'm going to ask for a general intelligence check in a second. Cole, as the text that you have, that is as much information as you will get from it.
Okay.
I'm going to just ask blanky for you guys. So, Rognarv, you have the Council book. Oleg, are you sticking with that book, or are you trying to grab something else?
I'm going to stick with the book.
Okay. You actually notice that as soon as you sit down in that desk, the letters change into a language that you would understand.
Okay.
But you also notice that
Sit here a while.
now that you are there, you make no noise. Well, you already had that anyway. All right. So Cole, I'm just gonna move upwards from my position where I can see. Cole, is there a book that you would like to?
Case in point for Oleg.
Mm-hmm.
He's taken out a quill, ink, and scroll and start writing notes, copying what he's reading.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And he's a scholar.
Cole has 2 that he's interested on.
Okay, which 2?
The one on Celestials, Fiends, and
Elements.
Elements.
Okay.
Trying to remember some of the other ones that were...
The Wines and Spirits, the Great Book of the Dead, the local bestiary, Minds of the Non-Illithid, how to deal with noisy neighbors, lands, lords, and their minions, the Ancient Culture Book. There's Into the Abyss, the True History of Orcs, How to Kill a God.
Okay. Into the Abyss and How to Kill a God, those 3.
Okay. Some pretty big books. Okay. Just you grab those. Sit down. Wes and Addie? Anything that you guys want to be doing? Or are you just going to let the studious people do
Stay on the outside.
Yeah, West is a little.
He doesn't
like,
know of any
wary
of the
it.
books, so he's just like, meh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cole's gonna look up and give Addie a thumbs up, like, you're doing great.
Yeah, West is a little wary about walking in the circle after Cole told him not to, so he's just like, I don't know.
Okay.
Guess.
All right. If that is the case,
Can I also get the local bestiary and the how to deal with noisy neighbors?
sure, you can grab those 2 books. I'm
So,
going to
yeah.
say, Oleg, roll me an intelligence. Cole, roll me an intelligence. Pick a book, and Rognarv do the same. Roll me an intelligence and pick a book.
E.
I'm
Um.
going to look at the Into the Abyss first.
Okay.
Okay,
19.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start with Oleg first.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Yes, intelligence check.
6.
6. Okay. So, either you're not gathering, or it's just you're not comprehending what. Although this is kind of lights up some information to you. 1. This is called an infernal puzzle box. Its construction and its metal kind of eludes magic. Intentionally made and designed this way to you feel like to either be a bargain boost of like I solved the one, or to be so nobody can cheat. Although the dimensions are always the same, 1 square foot, it's an infinite volume of what you can put in here. And it's meant to hide something beyond what any great wizard or any great up to archangels, demons, fays. It's something to hide things below the noses of gods. It is intentionally, frustratingly impossible to open. And there is a caution that people go insane trying to figure this out. And remember, the only reason why you have it was because whatever Cole did made those hags disappear in the middle of the fight. They didn't have a timer reaction to grab it. So it's going to take you a while as you're researching and studying this out and jotting it down. And there are a couple of examples that you're looking at to try to like solve this, but it's just it almost feels like each one is its own unique fingerprint. No one puzzle box will ever be the same as another one.
Okay.
All right. Cole,
Yes.
what did you get? And
19.
you 19 Into the Abyss?
Yes.
Okay. One thing that you're kind of understanding. There is definitely a difference between hell and the abyss. You kind of gather that the abyss is indefinite and infinite, which is a great contrast as to hell and heaven. There is no end to the abyss. And since you only got a 19 on this one, you are unsure. Sometimes the book refers to the abyss as an entity, and sometimes it refers to the abyss as a place.
Okay.
One thing is for sure, though. The older you are, the stronger you are. And one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
The abyss was before heaven.
Okay.
Rognarv, which book are you reading?
Council of 325.
25 on the Council of 3.
Yeah, it was a nat 20 plus.
Alright, well, if you ever needed a nat 20, this is when you needed a nat 20. As you're researching and understanding that the number 3 is a very powerful number for hags, it's their magic, although they themselves are not akin to deities, their magic is akin to those. Irreversible, forever, brought forth by their first granny, their first mother, a lady by the name of the Baba Yaga, who has her own dominion within the abyss. So it's like the third time is the strongest time something will happen, in a guaranteed time that it would happen. Now, that's not what you're interested in. You're interested in breaking curses. A hag's curse can only be broken if the hag chooses to break the curse. It is forever. A magic that is still not able to be understood. You have to ask the hag to remove it. And hags only deal in bargains. And the bargains are never in your favor. Cool. About an hour or so has passed.
Okay.
Cool.
Just because it is one that's actually piquing his curiosity, I honestly, he's like, I don't know why the fuck I grabbed it, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The How to Kill a God.
Okay.
That one he's looking at.
Roll
And
me.
he's gonna open.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence.
So that was a nat 20.
Okay. What's the total?
22.
Okay. It's very confusing, and it's, you don't know if it's literal or metaphorical. But at the end of this, and you feel almost dirty by the time you're done reading this, but to kill a god is to create a dogma. You must eliminate the domain of the god. Essentially, to say to kill Pelor, there must be no sun, there must be no healing. Gods have created an infinite domain so they can always be there. Or wipe worship. And what that means is never have a soul within the material plane whisper their name. Know their name.
Cole's just gonna casually push that book over to the side and take the two other ones that he's read and just put those on top, just like, okay, that was, ew.
Yeah. Rognarv?
What's up?
But also you understand that if a god does die, by any means, it sets forth an horrible and unimaginable imbalance. And not saying imbalance because of people trying to fit the throne or the chair that it's left, as an imbalance in the fabric of how things work.
With what Ariell has explained to Cole about Lyra and whatnot, so it's like, okay. That's pretty much.
Okay. Rognarv, your second book?
The bestiary, local bestiary. It was a 15.
15. Well, all right, that's a good book to read. You learn all the great beasts that would be within this region. Other than dragons, there's local gargantuan sand creatures that live within the desert. These ever hungry, ever burrowing monstrosities.
Oh, yay.
And you learn a lot of facts about them, how they swallow whole entire legions of people. They're acidic. Their stomach can contain an entire prison worth of mazes. These are not babies you want to mess with. No, that's as much as you gather since you only rolled a 15 on that one. I believe, Cole, you have one more book, and Rognarv, you do the same?
Yeah, for Cole it was the Celestial Fiends and...
Okay. And
That book.
Rognarv, what was the last book that you grabbed?
How to deal with a noisy neighbor.
Okay. All right. Yeah, roll me intelligence, both of you guys.
21.
21? Okay. So, Cole. On Elemental, Celestials, and Fiends,
Yes.
you do note that this book essentially is kind of depicting the wars that happened. First, the wars with the Abyss. Second, the wars with the Elemental Planes. It's almost like these are wars and things that happened before time was ever a construct, before the first living creatures came to existence. These different planes of existence were always within constant fighting, and they all started after. Again, you don't understand if it means literally an individual or an entire plane of existence, but after the Abyss has been casted out. Ragnar. As soon as you read the book, it's a lot of information on how to like keep quiet and like do different things across your. It's not a very long book. It's like 10 pages, but like after you're reading, it's like tricks that you can do to like talk to your neighbors or like put apparently different colors or painting your house different ways. Like makes people more calm so they don't have to be loud.
Nothing too special.
Nothing too special.
It's just
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you do afterwards?
There's no hidden messages.
There's no hidden messages. Nothing.
Okay.
What do you do afterwards?
I was like, oh, I thought there was a hidden message here somewhere.
When you all hear Rognarv say that.
Wait, what?
Oh, within the circle still?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. So I guess we can hear each other. It's
Nope.
gotta be some safety thing.
Cole,
Oh.
you are not heard.
Oh. What the? You just see him go again.
What do you guys do with all the information? About 3 hours have passed by.
Yeah,
Wes
Cole's
and
just-
Ada, you are bored out of your minds.
Oh, we're keeping ourselves occupied.
What do you-
Cole's just gonna take the books and put them back respectfully, like
Okay.
in their designated places, because, you know,
Okay.
he's not an asshole. He'll even go as far as to go and put the one back from over here.
Okay, you put it back. How is Wes and Ada keeping themselves entertained? I'm curious.
Lynn?
Okay, so Wes, what you have to do, it's easiest if you just start on all fours, and then you'll eventually just change into the animal.
Okay, okay.
You'll be able to get a running start at it eventually, but let's start easy. You might lose your clothes. It's not that big of a deal. You just pick them up later. But anyway,
Yeah, whatever.
continue, and then he's gonna wild shape into a deer.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Shit. Wait, what do I pick? Like, how do you just know? Do you just go wait, you're a fucking deer. Why am I... Hold on. Wait. I guess, I don't know. Fuck it. Shit. And just wild shape into a boar because that's what he knows.
Okay. Wes, you're a boar.
Yay!
You've done it.
Screeches. Enjoy.
Yeah, Addie's now just gonna like kind of wander around with West and like probably eat pieces of paper he finds.
Okay.
Like, wait, hold up. This shit's delicious.
Wes, after about an hour or so, you kind of just with paper in your mouth, and it's disgusting. So what do you guys do? Oleg and Cole, you're still under the influence of whatever silence spell that is.
Uh-huh.
I'm still writing all the stuff
Okay.
that I'm reading.
Still writing, all right? Understood.
Yeah, Cole would have just compiled with what and all he got, and just. I will say this for the how to kill a god, he did not write any of that down. Like you said, he felt dirty after reading that. Just no.
You are muted. Sorry.
Me?
No, Jeremiah.
Hello. Oh, my numlock was closed.
Okay.
I was I say, Cole, why are you reading dirty books?
So.
Anyways, from the last time that he was here, even though he vaguely remembered this area, does he remember the exact way he needs to go up from here?
Yeah, you would, in this location. Yeah.
The only other thing, and it's just because Cole's gonna, again, curiosity killed the cat. He is gonna go over here and just, even after the description of them, is there any text at all written on the books?
You see manuscript 1, manuscript 2, manuscript 3, all the way to 10.
And they're pulsing and stuff?
Some. There's 8 here, sorry. It very easily you can like deduce that this is flesh. You see like arm hairs on one of them, you see the bottom of a lip on the other, but like one looks like it's a veiny part of a body, and the veins are moving almost like it's living.
And they're all, for the most part, chained?
Every single one is chained, yeah.
Makes a quick U-turn. Nope, not gonna mess with that. Nope. I like my knowledge, but, no thank you.
As you move throughout and nothing comes out of your mouth, you're making no noise as you step.
Cole's gonna stamp his foot, just visibly pissed.
You all hear him stomp a foot, but nothing happens.
Oh no, Rognarv is just looking at basically Addy and West when they were still transformed. They were like, interesting. And then ask West, like, how did that taste? How did that paper taste? Like when he went back to West.
Honestly, at first it was delicious, but then when I changed back, it just tasted like nothing.
Is Addy still munching on paper now that he?
Addy can stay in Druid shape for a long time.
Oh, okay.
In comparison to West.
He'll if he sees West split back, he'll go back too, and he'll just continue eating paper.
You said this area was on the Divine?
Yes, the up here, yeah. This is where you would get that the Unbroken Truth tome.
Okay. And I'm trying to remember again. Did Cole read that one?
No.
He'll go on ahead and look
Okay.
at that one.
Alrighty. Cole, roll me an intelligence check. And pray you roll good.
So I got a dirty 20.
Okay. You will get some information.
I got scared. It started to go to 2 and it went to 18.
Okay. I will be as much as to let you know that this is lore for Age of Maya.
Oh.
So,
Spoilers.
not necessarily spoilers. As I'm grabbing the specific. All right. There's a chapter that you kind of gravitate towards the most. One of the thickest in it's titled Before the Gods. So before there was form, there was just darkness and monsters. The gods came to existence out of a fundamental necessity. With each new god came a new law into existence, new thought, new governmental establishments of what reality is. But there was a conflict between the gods and darkness, and the darkness was hungry. This darkness was given a name, the Abyss. And an impossibility of infinite chaos that the Abyss is, the gods could not contain it. So they sent their 7 strongest archangels to create their own domain, just as the gods do, to grant themselves power, to grant themselves strength. And these 7 archangels unified into an entity to banish the Abyss and send it away further than the astral sea. After this chaos, the Abyss, heaven, and hell were in an infinite war. Through their conflict, the first 4 elementals came, and as they grew infinitely stronger, they became their own planes themselves, casting more things. Before the Titans came, dragons, giants, and eventually the rest of the material world. Now, one thing that this book kind of mentions in a conversation that this Vobel guy said never happened with an entity that has died but shouldn't have died. A forgotten lord, essentially. Information that was whispered to him. The creation of hell is heaven's dirtiest secret.
Aside from that,
As much as you get. There's a bit more, but it's a lot of information and a lot of knowledge. Like, you can understand and dissect these books, but it'll take months and months of studying and research. You guys have been here for a total 5 hours now.
Cole's just gonna close that one and put it back as well, just like... He's gonna try to talk again.
Nothing happens.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, Cole, just like, what am I doing wrong?
Nothing.
And which direction is it to head up?
You would need to head over here.
Over where?
Control.
What, here?
This way. Where your mini is, I'm pointing forward.
Wait, I can't. I don't see.
How could you not see me? Is it because I'm on the DM layer?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, Cole's gonna, like, wave
Layer
back
check.
at everybody and then just point to the direction that he's heading. But
Your
overall,
silence.
on all the
What?
information that he's read, there was nothing on Avacyn.
Not from those books, no.
Cole's just gonna walk actually over to everybody and just kind of like wave and just kind of like gesture up. Like this way maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
And he's gonna start walking in that direction.
Alrighty.
I guess I'll follow.
Okay. You all hear that? Just to clarify, Rognarv, you do make sound.
Yeah.
Okay. As everybody's moving in this direction, you can-
When we're walking, it's like Rognar was just kind of thinking out loud. I think it's because I found the information I'm looking for.
he says that out loud. Oleg, you're still not able to make any sound either.
So it's
I
just
haven't
gonna
moved.
kinda
I'm still
stop.
writing.
All right. It's been.
I'm writing until it's time to leave.
All right. Are you
So
gonna
it's just
just
gonna
stay
kind
there
of
then?
stop hearing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray.
Okay.
He's basically praying for a sign.
Roll me religion.
That's a 28.
Okay. Roll me percentiles.
$93.
Nothing. You pray, nothing comes. No vision, no whisper, no nothing.
Cole just looks frustrated.
We'll let you know that you kind of get the feeling that everything you need is already here. Or Farlagon is playing a dirty trick on you.
Farlagon.
So, where are you guys
I-
moving? Where are you guys heading?
I have one other thing.
Yes.
Sorry, Jesus. I'm going to message it.
Okay.
I guess if Rognarv and Cole wander off in that direction, West will just kind of look at Addie and just be like, "All right, I guess take a snack for the road, and we're going this way."
Take
Do
a
you think,
snack.
do you think
It's like
there are
books
any
all over the
of
floor.
these? Do you think there are any books about where I come from and my druid friends?
Maybe. I don't know. Everybody just started grabbing books, and I don't want to go in that circle, so.
Yeah, don't be there.
It seems to really be pissing Cole off.
21.
Okay. It's going to
do
take
that.
you about another hour. So letting you
Mhm.
know.
So I try not to read him too much.
You
Reading is
see
stupid.
that Cole finds a book labeled The Astral Sea. Are you going to look through it, Cole?
Yes.
Okay, roll me an intelligence.
17.
17. Okay. First of all, you do not understand the language that it's in.
He is going to take it back over here.
All right, now you do.
See if that does something.
The letters change to whatever language this is into something that you would be able to read. With a 17, you understand that the Astral Sea is some sort of glue. It's a force, a matter that has odd shifts. Time is different, everything is different within this, but this glue essentially combines all the planes and kind of sticks them where they are. and functions the way they function. If it wasn't for the astral sea, things like the ethereal plane and the Shadowfell, etc., would just drift. But this is kind of gluing everything together.
Okay.
And with the 17, you know that you can travel there. And the book kind of says you're interpreting it as travel, but it you're not sure if it's just mistranslation or from the language that it is to this one. But it doesn't say, like, your brain's like, oh, you can go there. But it says sail. And the last thing is, it has no information other than just one small little glimpse of saying that the gods do not travel beyond it.
Okay. I don't. I'll go and put that book back, and I'm assuming he's still not making any more noise.
He's not making noise.
Yeah.
Rognarv, what
he's
happened to all the books that you had?
Well, I put it back.
You put every single book back? Okay.
Yeah.
What were the other ones from the list, Jesus, that haven't been...
That have not been looked at, or that you haven't looked at?
Yeah, that have not been looked at.
I don't recall, so I'm just going to say them all over again.
Okay.
Uh,
Because there's one...
Come on, where are you? Okay. Elementals, Celestials and Fiends, Wines and Spirits, the Great Book of the Dead, the Local Mystery, the Minds of the Non-Enlisted, How to Deal with Noisy Neighbors, Landlords and Dominions, the Ancient Cultures Book, the Into the Abyss, and the History of the Orcs. I believe the other ones you've already read.
Yeah. You know what, just for shits and giggles, Cole, look at the Wines and Spirits one.
It's a lot of information on how to make great spirits and wines.
Fantastic. Yeah, he's stumped.
So what are you guys doing?
Addie's just gonna wander the halls and like just touch all the spines of the books, just kind of
Okay.
like meandering, like whatever.
Okay. West.
Wes is this is like completely outside his wheelhouse. I guess just
You're just standing
going
there
up to
awkwardly.
Rognarv, just like, so Cole can't talk or anything. How did you manage to get out of it?
Mm. I think it's because I found out the information I was looking for. Maybe Cole hasn't found out the
So what's Cole
first
trying to look
information. I don't know.
for? I should ask him. Oh wait, he can't talk. Never mind.
Oh well, I can read now.
Yeah, it's good. Addie was
And
actually
talk.
wondering if Addie was actually wondering if they had any books on, like, you know, I guess his Druid history or whatever. I don't know. Do they make books about that?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I feel like it's more of a you know, a spoken thing over written.
To tell you the truth, maybe.
Maybe.
With how many all the druids I found or I met here, I think they just kind of speak about it.
Yeah, that
I'm-
makes more
I'm-
sense to me. It's
I didn't
more
really see
natural.
them writing things.
Yeah.
They're writing on their bodies, but
I mean, it's more my speed. I can't sit still long enough to do what just points over at what Oleg's doing over there. I mean, that guy is just zeroed in.
I think he found something there.
That man is just so full of surprises. Like, I swear, he's got like a new hat every day. It's like, One second he's a scholar, next
Cole-
second he's a performer.
Cole's gonna be, I guess, pacing, and
Okay.
I guess happen upon looking at the book that Oleg's looking at,
Okay.
and he'll just kind of like, I guess if Oleg's like going through the book, Cole's not so much as like looking over shoulder reading, but just off to the side, just kind of like looking at it.
Okay. It's an interesting book. Has a lot of information on artifacts, specifically hellish
Any
artifacts.
pictures?
A lot of pictures, actually. So what are you guys doing?
Cole's just frustrated.
Cole, look
Cole's-
harder.
Cole's meandering around. I mean,
Mhm.
Cole. Rognarv's meandering around.
Where do you go, Rognarv?
Just looking, not really trying to look for anything. He's just walking.
Are you going in the same like general area, or are you branching out? That's kind of what I'm asking.
Just general area.
Okay. All right.
I'm not really trying to look for anything else since he's kind of sad about what he found out.
Okay. The 6 hour passes.
You know,
At the 6th hour, Ragnar will be splayed out on the floor, just kind of laying down.
Oh,
on the
Wes
floor.
will be right there with you, just like
Mid.
laying on the ground.
Cole's gonna
He's
look
just
at
right
Jody.
there. and
one
just
more book, and that's the Book of the Dead.
Okay. Roman intelligence.
Oh God. Jesus, Pete. 21.
Okay.
I've been rolling 19s.
You know that there is a theory that so the dead pass over and it's almost like a currency. You get information about how there's the unliving, which is a veil between them, how spirits kind of are maintained and still glued on here, that to transcend into either plane going up or down, it's almost like a negative energy or a positive energy. And like there is a dome that kind of like glues them in whenever they're not able to go through them or in their limbo state. A lot of theories on necromancy and necromantic spells and how to like eliminate life.
Ew.
7 hours have passed.
Oh my God.
Good God.
What do you
Ariel
guys
probably
do?
thinks we're dead or something.
Uh-huh.
Ragnar is trying to reach his toes while laying down.
Okay. It's a lot easier without the armor.
Yes.
Cole's gonna attempt to speak again.
Nothing happens.
Oh my God.
Cole, do you need help? Oh wait, he can't answer me.
Cole's just gonna kind of just huff and then look over in the direction of where he knows the next floor is,
Okay.
and he's literally just gonna stomp past everyone and start heading
Okay.
up.
Oh,
Okay.
like, are you
I
staying
think
down
we're
here?
going Up there.
Oh.
Who are you talking to?
Oleg.
Oleg.
Everybody's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
We're going upstairs, apparently.
I finished writing, put what I wrote in the pocket, take the
Okay.
book with me.
Takes his
Oleg,
spectacles
I need
off.
you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
17.
It's the right.
Okay.
Dang.
There. When you close the book, it's almost like you never wanted to, and you have to kind of force yourself to leave. And it's like by the time you get to where West is, you actually don't remember walking there. All that you remember is going over the equations and patterns in your head. It's very odd. Almost like
Okay.
those 20 seconds or so, just your mind wasn't there. It was like still stuck in the book, trying to.
Been there,
Salted.
done that with Ale many times.
All right, fair. Okay, so as you guys are moving this way, and I'll let you guys move your minis as I do the reveal this area. there is a cross section as you guys go towards the end. There's another statue of Akab, the god of magic. And at the end of this, let me open my notes 1 second, because this isn't as fast as I wanted it to be. Okay. At the corner, you all right. You do see that at the end over here, there, if I recall correctly, yes, there is a door. And it looks like it has a padlock for a key. On this section, you see that there is some sort of lower level, with still books filled throughout. As you see engraved within the book, almost like this person is reading, you kind of have to turn your head, or unless you're just reading backwards, it will say, 2 pairs will make a whole. From organic to inorganic.
What the hell?
Cole, you just remember just walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
From your perspective, you just did this. You went up. And I'm going to say that that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
Okay.
Cool.
So with a lot of information you guys have read, some haunting, there's still more to explore, and Cole is still baffling as to why none of this was an obstacle when you were just a mere child coming up here. Alright, so we're gonna end it here. We're gonna edit this and put it on YouTube and on Spotify. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Tell me.
Bye.